Plastic pollution has been in headline news now for a couple of years, especially the most recent 2 years. Recently, the government has implemented the ban of plastic straws, drink stirrers and cotton buds as of April 2020. McDonald's have successfully implemented this quite early on with a change from plastic straws to now paper straws, but this has caused quite a stir in the media. Now, it is evident that plastic pollution is a global issue, but it's also a local issue. We're seeing children in seas surrounded with plastic. We're also seeing animals being killed by the suffocation of plastic. And now we've also discovered that there is plastic within the foods that we are eating. Microplastic particles are now in the air that we breathe, affecting both ourselves and our future generations to come. With me today, I have a very special guest. He is a Deputy Lieutenant of the Queen. He has been awarded an OBE for his services. He is a doctor saving lives daily. But most recently, he has embarked upon a new challenge within his life, and that is to make Walsall plastic free. He is achieving this through the creation of the project called WASUP. Professor Gatrad is going to tell us a little bit more about this today. Welcome, Professor Gatrad. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, I want to know a little bit about your project. So, tell me how you came to the idea of creating this amazing project.
I think this really was a quirk of nature. It wasn't in my zone at all. About 2 years ago, when I was in Africa doing some charity work, which I do all around the world, I was looking at this African girl who was thought to be blind, and when I looked at her, she actually had cataracts, and I had a clinic going at the same time. So I thought, well, best thing is to get her quickly to the clinic and get these cataracts sorted out, and she should be able to see. And indeed, this is exactly what's happened. But whilst I was trying to run around, get some transport for her to get to the hospital, I fell down a ditch and broke my leg.
Oh my goodness.
And the upshot of it all was that 5 years I could have been just doing nothing. But in 5 months, I got better. My leg got better. I went through sepsis, and it was whilst I was in bed at the Manor Hospital that I decided, and I think it was a divine inspiration, that I should use plastics.
Wow.
So that's how WASUP came along. Walsall against single-use plastic. Now it's gone so wild, it's become World Against Single-Use Plastic.
And you came up with that idea at the Manor Hospital, you said?
Indeed, whilst I was in bed, yeah.
I was actually born at the Manor Hospital, so that's really interesting that you say that.
I would guess that I would have probably seen you soon after birth, because I used to look after, I am guessing your age, but I would imagine it'll probably be around the time that you were born that I was still looking after newborn babies.
Well, I hope that I was a well-behaved baby for you. Now, tell me exactly what WASUP does.
Well, WASUP principles are very simple. First of all, I am putting pressure on the government through various organizations to decrease the use of plastic that reaches the middle bit, which is the second bit I'm going to talk to you about. So the corporates need to make sure that they have less plastic produced. If they do produce plastic, it should actually be more recyclable. But whatever reaches us, i.e. the middle person, and in the middle person I'm talking about schools, hospitals, hotels, all the institutions, for example Tesco's, they all use plastic. Now, if we can educate the middle bit, then I think we can perhaps decrease the third bit, which is when it's thrown away, we've got to go and pick it up. So let me just talk about the second bit. Second bit means education of schools, which means you have to go and talk to them about recycling. I do that every week. I've been to about 20 schools. As a result of WASUP, we've actually got a waste and sustainability manager at the Manor Hospital. So I go to various corporates talking to them about this. Now WASUP has become huge.
So, Professor Gatrad, what is the third bit?
Third bit is whatever has been senselessly thrown away and not recycled reaches the canals and reaches the streets. Isabel, you very kindly joined us as well on one of our canal escapade.
Yeah.
So tell me what you've thought of it.
So we went on a canal clean just 2 days ago, and we're going to go on another one tomorrow and see what we can find. There was a lot of women there, so it's all about women empowerment in the community.
Absolutely.
And lots of different communities coming together and really creating that community cohesion while we were collecting all the litter that had been dropped.
Absolutely, and as I hope it was fun for all of us, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, really fun.
Yeah,
I was very surprised by what I saw, and it was really fun to be able to go and do something like that.
We actually took out lots of trolleys and a motorbike and also sofas, but that's a long story.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed, absolutely.
So, Professor Gatrad, you've told me what you do as a project, but tell me exactly what you've already achieved.
Well, as a result of WASUP, I've had a lot of help from a lot of people, and a lot of corporates have got involved. Companies such as McDonald's, Agreco, HomeServe, WHG, various hospitals, they've all got involved in the canal cleans and litter picks. So that's an achievement in itself. We also recently had a plastic exhibition, which was involving about 50 schools, at which you were present as well with one of your colleagues. So that actually was huge in terms of raising awareness and also engaging different people from the communities. We've also got a WASUP song, which we have produced, which was by 3 schools that sang the song. So that's an achievement in itself, and the children enjoyed that. We've got a WASUP website, and what's very important, and that I think your listeners will be wanting to know about, is that we now have got a WASUP app. So as you drive your car into a supermarket, certainly in Walsall, the app will tell you, please do not forget your reusable bag in the car.
Wow.
Because we all forget our bags in the car. I forget my bag as well. So that's, I hope, going to be huge. Walsall, a tiny spot on the planet, is actually leading the way, certainly with the WASUP app. So I'm hoping and praying that that WASUP app actually goes wild.
Wow, now that's incredible to hear. It's so great to hear that Walsall is making such a big impact on the world. Now, this is what you've already achieved, as you've told us today, but have you got any plans for the future? What else can you do?
I think what I really need is more and more involvement of the media. I don't think the media are connected so much at the moment. The secondary schools are not connected, so I need to work with the secondary schools as well to actually connect them up. Get this app again widely circulated, which I think is also very important. But what I really want to do, we've already started doing this, is I want each school to adopt 2 or 3 streets around their own school, so they keep that clean every couple of weeks. If every school did this, if every faith organization did it around their faith building, I think in the end we will have a very clean Walsall, and indeed if other people had a similar template and worked on a similar principle, say in Coventry or Birmingham or wherever, if all schools got together in Birmingham and just cleaned the streets around them, you'd get a very much clean Birmingham. There's Commonwealth Games coming up, remember, and we need a clean city that uses least plastic and is actually a green city for all those guys coming from all over the world.
So we really need people to be coming and visiting Birmingham, especially Walsall as well. To come to a clean area, that's the first thing you notice, isn't it?
Perfect. I think one of the ways perhaps to connect people would be to tell them that there is a WASUP sign.
Yeah.
So all the children and everybody that actually joins the Commonwealth Games should have the WASUP sign. World Against Single-Use Plastic. That's what we want.
Yeah. So if everyone can notice Walsall for having a sign, then that's really impacting, isn't it?
I hope so.
Wow.
It's certainly all the schools in Walsall know about it. So whenever I go to schools, they say, here's the WASUP man.
Here's the WASUP man. Well, we've got the WASUP man with us today. Now, what is your final message for everyone?
I think my final message is, if other places have the same sort of template as we do, I think you can actually cross continents. You just involve the schools, you educate the children who are going to be the adults of future, obviously. If they start thinking and have a mindset of making sure not to use plastic, make this plastic reusable, I think that will be a huge message. We've got people already in Malawi, Gambia, Syria even, who do the WASUP sign.
Wow.
These are the countries where I work. Yes, so they are aware of it. In fact, I just got a call yesterday from Pakistan to say that they have started thinking plastic. So it is spreading. That's why we've changed from Walsall against single-use plastic to World against single-use plastic.
Thank you, Professor Gatrad, so much for joining me today. We hope that we can all be successful in making the world plastic free. Now, how can we do this?
Well, you can contact me through our website, and there is a address you can write to me with. It's called info@miat, M-I-A-T, walsall.org.uk. Join me in this. Together we can all do it.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
My name is Isabel Lyons. I'm the Midlands Publicity Queen, and thank you for listening to me today.
What's up?